Yo, people, and welcome to another episode of Through a Different Lens podcast. It's your boy Joe.
It's your boy Arsenal.
Right, right. Oh, man said it's your boy Arsenal. Oh man, you know what?
It is your boy Arsenal FC, the greatest team the world has ever seen. Oh, what a day. Champions of England, soon to be champions of Europe. Injected.
Viewers, I'm currently drinking Supermalt because there's no alcohol in this house, and right now my head's hurting.
Viewers, I'm gonna let you know something. I've had this since 2004. Yeah, 2004. This has been tucked away. I've been waiting 22 years to bring this one out. We kept this in the archives. Yeah, kept this in the archives. 22 long old years. We're back, baby. We're back. I can even show you. This is TM 2004. Because guess what? That was the last time we won. And guess what? 2026. We're back again. So don't worry about me, viewers. But today's a great day. Tomorrow is going to be a greater day. And guess what? It's 2026, greatest year ever. Let me just wrap this around me. I'll be sleeping with this tonight.
I mean, again, congratulations to you. Congratulations to all my Arsenal mates. You know, it's been an enjoyable 2 decades of banter that we've been able to give you. But again, yeah, no, congratulations. I think feelings like this is always good to have. Do you know what I mean? It's always good to share the love and all that jazz. Obviously, from a London United point of view, Arsenal are probably United's biggest rivals in terms of that, like from a fan base, but from like a historical, obviously Liverpool and then neighbour-wise Man City. But yeah, I mean, it's been a great night for you guys because your rivals, they lost and they're still battling relegation, but we'll come on to that. But yeah, tonight's game, Bournemouth, Man City.
It's not about that. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's only about the Arsenal. It's all about this football club right here. Don't worry about no Bournemouth.
We were just
going
to say the favour Bournemouth done. Do you know what I mean?
They did. They did. Brooks, I got a bone to pick with you. But that will be tomorrow's problem. For now, Brooks, well done, my brother. You wasted some time in missing them chances. So, you know, for now, I'm going to leave you alone. But we are the champions. Kroopy, phone Arteta, get yourself down to the Emirates because you need to be here. Next season, I want to see you in an Arsenal shirt.
He's a special kid. He's a special
Who else? That centre half they got, I can't remember your name. The one that's leaving on a free.
Senesi,
get yourself down. I want to see you at the Emirates as well. We need all of you players that wanted to do and help us tonight.
You know that I saw stacked at the back. You want more centre backs, bro.
I want more. I especially want Kroopy, but I want him. And you know what? That fullback, Trufer,
yeah. He's
Trufer.
Better than
I want him as well. I want him as well. What a day. What a game, man. What a day. You see, Arsenal, 22 years of heartbreak you've brought me. Since I was 7, I haven't seen this. 29.
Do you know what's funny? The man that a lot of Arsenal fans probably was not fully convinced with as manager has done something somewhat historical. Apparently, Mikel Arteta is the first former Premier League player to win the Premier League as a manager.
Big him up every time. Big up Arteta. Big up everybody. You know me, I got to do during the season, but big up everyone at the football club from top to bottom. I'm talking about the dinner ladies, the boot cleaners, the kit men. All of you played a part in this year. It's been a process. It has been a process. The last 5 years have been a real process. And look, we've finally seen the finish line. Let's not get too over the top though. Let's celebrate for the next week. But we got a game to win in Budapest on the 30th of May. And then we will really celebrate. After that, Arsenal fans, we will really celebrate. But for now, we will celebrate this Premier League title. We have done the job, solid defensively, scored goals when we needed to score. Declan Rice, Saka, all of you man that said they weren't world class. We have world class footballers at our team. I was probably one of them at one point. They said they weren't world class.
I was about to say, do you know what's funny?
Don't worry about that.
There are the Arsenal man or a couple of the Arsenal man in one of my chats. So we like, they said this or they said that, and I'll be like, bro, it was you that said it, or your fellow fan base that said it.
Correct. It was. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was. I was part of it. But hey, we go over the line, and yeah, man, yeah, great result. Great for the football club. Emirates is jumping right now. A lot of people going down to the Emirates. I'll be sleeping with this Arsenal flag from 2004 tonight. I need to probably put it in the washing machine because, boy, I don't know where we found this from, but hey, we found it.
I mean, yeah, when you lot video called, I can't even get my words out. Video called earlier, and your brother had the flag. I was like, bro, where's this flag been hiding from?
Bro, I'm telling you, the dark years, yeah, we were fans, but we just couldn't be advertising Arsenal like that all over the place.
My socials, yeah. The amount of Arsenal, obviously, I knew Arsenal fans. Most of my followers or following are Arsenal fans, but it's insane. It's insane. Man, them are saying in one of my chats, I'm not going to say which chat, they found out that their mom's an Arsenal fan.
Huh? Oh, man. Brother,
and
I'm telling you.
Their missus is an Arsenal fan. They didn't know.
Oh man, it's the rough years. The rough years killed the hope, and it was the hope that killed us. And we were always fans. We were always watching every game. We were always there beside the team. But it's just the hope that that we were going to get over the line that took it away. And this year, the hope didn't kill us. It didn't kill us. We hoped, we believed, and we got there. And it is a sensational feeling. It's a real feeling. It's something that we haven't seen much in our lifetimes. Well, I've seen it a few times, but you get what I mean. A lot of Arsenal fans haven't seen much in their lifetimes. So to do it again in this fashion against arguably the greatest manager of all time, to do it when he's leaving as well, it's a passing of the torch. So we need to carry the baton, and let's say if we can do what City did, it's going to be hard, but if we can. We've got the tools now. We've won the first one. That's the hardest one to win. To win the first one with a specific manager and a specific style is the hardest one to win. Now, those pressurized moments won't get to us as much. People will just be normal in them. So, bro, it's been a hell of a season, man. It's been a hell of a season. Heartache, heartbreak, thinking we lost it 3 weeks ago. Everton helping us out. Bournemouth helping us out today. Us helping ourselves out with these consistent wins, solid performances. So yeah, it's been a hell of a season. And to win the Premier League takes real strength, depth of squad, everything. It takes everything, and we've done that this year. And it's a credit to everyone again. All the fans that have traveled far and wide, that are still traveling far and wide. We will see you at Selhurst Park on Sunday. We will see you in Budapest. We'll see you at the parade on the 31st. We will be parading 2 trophies. So, yeah, man. What a year. What a year.
I need to book a holiday this weekend or something. And it's the fact that I live right by Selhurst Park as well. So it's just going to be crazy loud throughout, because I think all kickoffs on Sunday are at 4. It's just going to be absolutely rammed from the morning.
From 10 a.m.
Yeah, especially with that overground line. The hybrid in Islington, just saying if people are coming from there.
And you got to remember, the whole of Croydon, 90% of Croydon is Arsenal fans.
Yeah. So it's just hopefully there's no train service. People will still find a way, but you know what I mean? You enjoying that flag there, mate?
Brother, I'm enjoying it, man. Really enjoying it. Arsenal have really made my day. They made my week. They made my year so far. So I'm a happy man.
I hear it, man. Because, bro, deep it, most people, I say most people, everyone in our generation, even though I'm a few years older, everyone in our generation that are Arsenal fans have not seen them win the league in their adult life until today.
Yep, very true. Everyone was in school.
Yeah.
We're all in school.
Yeah, my age, everyone was still in school, like
Yeah.
secondary school. What I was just like, bruh.
Let's put it like this: Thierry Henry and Bergkamp were playing for the football club.
Yeah.
Hey,
The fact that you even said Bergkamp, forget TT because he did his comeback.
Yeah, Bergkamp was playing for the football club, bro. So if Van Nistelrooy was still kicking ball at Man United, that's where you go. Like, this is people that are legends of the game were kicking ball last time Arsenal won the league. So it's yeah, man. It's no words.
I mean, no, I hear it. It's probably gonna feel like that for a long time, to say the least. You know what I mean?
Come on.
If you could jump, you'll be jumping right now.
Oh, if I could jump, I'd have been honest. I'd have been doing this recording on the way to the Emirates.
Oh,
if I had 2 feet, we'd have been on the way to the Emirates, and this would have been set up on the way to Emirates. I'd have been recording there. So, man, it's sensational. It's surreal. Even the old Arsenal fans had to ring my dad because that man, he supports us and he supports us through and through. But that Liverpool game years ago finished him off, and he was even singing the songs down the phone. So we got one back. Everyone's back. We got the Champions League final.
They're all back, bro. They're all back.
No, it's true. Everyone's back.
They're all back. They've been coming out the woodworks, and then, yeah, man, get me. It's like, I shout out the men them that are on their way to their parade if they're actually going to his Double M, Razza. If you are going, hey, go enjoy, innit? I'm sure I saw Mandela post that he was going to show it.
Mandela was on the train before the game had finished.
Yeah.
That man,
the guy was outside the ground yesterday. And then went back home just before kickoff. Mandela, you're a funny man. Oh my days.
Nah, man, what a game! But yeah, let Arsenal, the greatest team the world has ever seen. But let us talk about the game.
I'm not even going to say let's not go that far. I'm not going to burst no bubbles.
Can't burst bubble today.
Say what you want to say within reason.
Oh, London forever.
I even got put on Sky Sports News in the background in the show. Let me even check if it's on Sky News. It probably is. That's how bad it is. Yeah, it's on the breaking bar line on the Sky News.
I really love this football club, man. I told you a few weeks ago, this might be the longest relationship I've been in. It will be the longest relationship I'm ever in because I'm tied in for life. It's given me the heartbreak. It's given me great moments. We got one more great moment to make this season. That day, I'll probably be crying if we do win it. Yeah, man.
But
yeah,
have they said, like, regardless of the outcome Champions League final, is the parade on the 31st?
I believe so, yes. Yeah, I believe so anyway. So yeah. Carnival 1.0 is on the 31st of May.
Bro, it'll be the week before because next Monday is Bank Holiday Monday. So people will probably Bank Holiday weekend, this upcoming weekend, people are gonna be starting from then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true.
Like, it's a good time to circle win it. Thank God the World Cup's here, so like we're coming up. A lot of us could just you man enjoy yourself. Stick in your bubble. I think I'm even going away on the Monday on the first. I'm like, So any parade content, I'll be missing. I will not be seeing any of that.
Yeah, that's what you think. As soon as you turn on your phone, you're gonna see everything.
No.
Where you gonna block Arsenal?
No. I'll scroll the social here and there. Get me if anyone puts anything in the chat, cute, and then or in any of my chats, yeah. But I'll just if I see something like this, look, this is what my phone will do. There you go, mate. Actually, might need that, but yeah.
Oh man, what a day! What a day! What a day. My Arsenal fans are ringing me right now. They're just ringing me off. I really should answer. I'll ring them back after.
I mean, you can. Tell them you're on the pod live.
They
Who
know,
said
they know,
Emirates bound in the chat?
They know, man. Man.
Someone said Emirates bound in the chat.
That's Joshua.
Oh,
North London forever. Yeah. Aaron, let me tell you, brother. We have been crying 20 years, 2020.
Listeners
I'm even on the pod right now.
Already watching.
22 years, brother. 22.
It's dark.
I'm even on the podcast, but it doesn't matter. We're even live, but it doesn't matter, man. It does not matter.
It's dark.
He's not joining. He's not joining. That's a Man United fan. He's not joining today. Oh man, brother. I can't believe it. 22 years. 22. I could cry, you know, but you know what? I'm gonna wait for my tears. My tears are gonna come on the 30th of May. The 30th of May. If we win that.
Don't let me win the Champions League as well. Jacob's like, you know, I talk crazy already.
Mm-hmm.
don't let me win the Champions League in the same year.
Brother. You know what? It's been a great year. I'm gonna get back to the recording. I'm gonna ring you, man, after. Yeah. Love. Oh boy.
Jacob,
Love. Sweet you there, brother.
North London, innit? You man.
Oh man, 22 years, man.
Pardon. Oof. No, what a title. I mean, what a moment for you guys, I should say. Because it's been a damn bloody long time.
It could be as long as it's all right. You man are going for it right now. Don't worry.
No, facts.
When you win your next one, you'll be celebrating the same way because it might be when you're 50.
Nah, because I've seen it in my adult life and I got spoiled.
That's true.
So I've seen enough. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, that is true. That is very true. Oh man, what a day. But no, let's actually talk about the games. Let's talk about the games.
I mean, I just thought first half, Bournemouth started the game fantastically. Like tempo, everything. And we spoke about it last couple of days on and off recording, but Iraola, why is he leaving? Where's he gonna go? Obviously now with Haaland's equalizer, Champions League for them it's out the way, because they had a snippet. They're 3 points behind, but Liverpool's goals difference is better. I think they're better by 6+. But even then, it's first time they're going to be in Europe. What other kind of job is he going to get now? Like, say, for instance, if it was Chelsea or United, they basically got their manager sorted now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but Bournemouth, quality outfit. What he's done with them, with today's draw, they're now 17 games unbeaten. I think they haven't lost since the 7th of Jan. And it was funny, even Heron on commentary, his first 9 games for Bournemouth, he didn't win. But this is again why you give managers time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and look what he's, because remember he lost 3 of his starting back 4 last summer, loses Semenyo in Jan, gets on with it, and they're even better than they are, better than they've ever been, I should say. So, yeah, City came up against an outfit that also had something to play for, and it was just one too many hurdles for Man City, because they've had their moments, they've had their runs, but you're not going to be able to pull it off every single time, and even like Pep starting Kovacic, I was like, interesting, but okay, fair enough. Maybe he wanted to do an overload in midfield. I don't think it necessarily helped. But yeah, it was just like a fairly level game. Obviously, again, like you said, Brooks, Bournemouth had chances to kill off, make it 2-0 and stuff. But yeah, Bournemouth have showed why they're not not a top side in the Premier League, but they're breaking that mold if they continue on this trend, depending on what they do with Marco Rose next season onwards. And again, they'll be playing in Europe, so credit to them. And unlucky Man City. Obviously, you guys and Pep still don't want to fully confirm that he's leaving, but hey, such is life.
Yeah, I'd agree on all sentiments that you said. Bournemouth, I felt like in the first half, moved the ball sensationally, like just the movement on and off the ball. You could see that they were up for the game, and it's good to see a team that's up for the game, ready to play against the City side, because they know that they can't be half-assed in this game because they could get battered. You get what I mean? At any time. But the football they were playing was slick. It was literally perfect at times. You get what I mean? Some of the moves down the left-hand side, I was like, wow. So I was very confident in what Bournemouth were doing when Kruppi then Kruppi obviously is a standout for them this season. Obviously scoring that goal, sensational finish as we've seen before. And then obviously it was a game of I feel like they were trying to hold on from about the 70th minute, but hold on in a way where they could counter-attack. And Bournemouth's defensive record this year has been good anyway, as you can see with this many unbeaten games, this unbeaten run they've been on. So that's when they kind of brought on Clivert, and I felt that they were going to go more counter-attacking, which they kind of did, which they had the opportunity through Brooks, who just didn't finish them today. He'll probably be ruining those missed opportunities, because that's maybe an opportunity in the Champions League that they've blown basically there. So as from an Arsenal perspective, we're buzzing, but from a Bournemouth perspective, I think they're a bit annoyed. Do you get what I mean? Because it's a game they should have probably won. And then, you get to the last gets to added time, and the ball falls to the right man, Haaland, and Haaland finishes it, and then you're sitting there and it's squeaky bum time. But then I almost, at that point also, Bournemouth could have still gone and won it. When Clivert gets the ball, it's a 3v2 and he makes the wrong pass.
Yeah.
He slides to centre half instead of sliding the man on the left outside, on his left-hand side. If he slides that man there, he's directly running the goal, and you can win the game. Because in my head, I was thinking, Bournemouth, you kind of still need to win this game. Forget Arsenal, because you're not thinking about Arsenal at that point. You're thinking about your position in the Champions League. You need to win this game to get in the Champions League, or to be closer to get into the Champions League. So at that point, I was like, bro, slide it that way. But I think they just settled for the draw at that point as well. The referee just ended at 96 minutes. I was buzzing.
Literally right on.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, what ref? No, you don't want no extra drama.
Jay. I was thinking he had to, and the worst thing is he probably should have added on about a minute and a half, because Man City scored.
Because they scored late in it as well.
Yeah. So, Bournemouth being a good side this season. As you said before, Iraola, I don't know where he's going to go. I think he'll end up being in Europe. I think he'll be either an Italian club or a French club, depending on what. I don't know. I feel like he'll end up in Europe now. Yeah. He just because there'll be no active jobs for him unless what he does is he goes to Crystal Palace. Yeah. He waits for the Liverpool job.
Yeah.
And he waits for the Liverpool job. That's the only thing I can think of. Similar to how, or he knows already Liverpool sacking the manager, like similar to Maresca. Do you get what I mean? He probably knew that Pep was leaving, so that's why he had him lined up. So,
but they're more closer in that sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, correct. But we know this already. Boards know who their next manager is. Usually 5, 6, sometimes 7, 8 weeks before they've actually sacked that manager. You get what I mean? It's just if that manager starts winning games, they're like, okay, he has to win this week. He has to win this week. He has to win this week, and then it'll be put off. But most of the time, managers have been in the stands watching them games, or watching them games from somewhere, in comms with someone at Liverpool or someone on that team. So, yeah, man. For him, I want to see where he's next. Bournemouth got some great players, great young players on their squad right now. Man City, it'll be interesting to see how they develop this new kind of system with Maresca in place. So they won a domestic double. Pep leaves on a high regardless. So it's going to be interesting going forward for both of these sides.
Yeah, no, I agree. And just even with Pep leaving, because I think this is the first time now Pep hasn't won the league in back-to-back years, so 2 years in a row. So obviously once they do finally confirm that he's gone, he's leaving a very good squad anyway. It's not the Man Cities of old. That's another reason why I was like, Arsenal have to and can and should win the league, which they end up doing. But again, he's leaving a very good young squad. Maresca knows his coaching way, so obviously he's going to implement his own stuff. But he was on Pep's coaching staff a couple years ago himself, and it's funny because I was saying it in my United chat today. It was like Fergie's coaching tree is dead. Like some of them became managers and stuff, or they did become managers, Premier League, or some short term in other leagues, and half of them are pundits now. Whereas Pep's coaching tree, Maresca was part of these coaches and players. Maresca, company as a player, and Arteta, who's now won the league as a coach as well. So, I think he's leaving Man City in the best possible way he probably can. Some people are like, oh, why Maresca? How's he getting the job? I was like, bro, whoever gets the job, like, unless it's Luis Enrique, no one's gonna really compete as Pep at the end of the day. You know? So for Arsenal in particular, like they'll be the favourites next season without a doubt. Like obviously Liverpool walked into this season as favourites, but there's always that, oh yeah, but Man City are right there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas Arsenal can somewhat bridge that gap, unfortunately, in terms of how they can approach the off season and then next season, and say, yo, we're standout favourites. Like, depending on the signings that they make and stuff, it's a good opportunity for them to go back to back. Because I do think like the Prem is still in a place where Liverpool might just flip the switch and they could come good again next season. Again, you can't never write off Man City. We just need to actually see what they'll be without Pep, and say United have a very good summer. If United have a very good summer in terms of their targets and the signings that they make, I'd be expecting us to compete next season. Not to say we're going to win it, but it's more open for teams to compete in that sense. Like it's not Pep versus Klopp. So
yeah, I'd agree.
But it's for Arsenal to fully stamp and say we are the dominant side, and it's an opportunity for them. Whether you take it or not, it's easier said than done, in it. So
yeah, 100%. But you're right. All the sentiments you've said, I agree with. And yeah, the Premier League's going to be, as you said, wide open. You can see it. The positions are you can see from like 6th till just outside the Champions League spots downwards until near enough like 12, 13. It's so close. The mid-table battle's close. The title race is close. Relegation's close. So you can see the league is wide open for anything. Who would have seen a team like Tottenham be in the bottom 3, be in the bottom 4 in a relegation scrap? You wouldn't have seen it. Do you get what I mean? But that's what's happening. So yeah, the league is, as you said, wide open. And as you can see, this year Arsenal won it. Last year Liverpool won it. The year before who won it? City won it. That's 3 different winners in 3 years. Do you know what I mean?
Literally.
And we've been used to be seeing, okay, Man City, or Chelsea, Man United. You get what I mean? It's always been a consistent winner. But as you can see, the last 3 years with the completely different winners, and then the down years are having in between. Do you get what I mean? Like the next year they're having in between. It's wide open. Anyone can win it. Anyone can win it. You get your signings right. You start well. You build something to like hold on to. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, definitely. Because, for instance, United can just build on what they've started with Carrick in that sense. Obviously, it's going to be more of a challenge. We're going to be playing Champions League. We're going to be playing the other competitions and stuff like that. But again, if roster construction is good and your signings complement, because we had opportunities where, for instance, I think the season Oli finished second, our summer window was poor in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, we had it when we had Pogba, for instance. We're not having players to complement them. Obviously, you've got your match winners and stuff like that. Because the convo came up about Rice, and I was like, with Rice, I don't see no midfielder. If you're not of Pogba's ilk, for me, no central midfielder should be above £80 million. But Rice has justified his price. Do you know what I mean? And because people stopped talking about Rice's price early straight away. But then you've got the likes of Casado, Enzo. You've got all these other 100 million midfielders no one's really done anything. Now, before even Arsenal had won the league, I was like, Rice has kind of justified his price. I won't say he's worked, but no one can argue it. And now Arsenal have won the league. And I remember saying at the time in one of my chats as well, I was like, when it was the summer Rice was moving, I was between Man City and Arsenal. I was like, our title at Arsenal was going to mean much more to Rice than 2 or 3 at Man City. Do you know what I mean? Because you're changing the trajectory of the club in the modern day. Right? So, yeah. Because how long has the Emirates Stadium been open? Is this the first trophy Premier League title at the Emirates?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so, do you know what I mean? Like, and he's that marquee signing for you guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's gonna be an interesting one, especially if God forbid, touch wood, you guys don't win the Champions League. Obviously, if you do, you do. But if you do, people ain't gonna like it. But Rice is gonna be up for Ballon d'Or contention without a doubt.
Yeah, he will be, but I don't think he'll win it. I just think he'll be up for it, but it's not a case of he'll winning it. No,
I hear it, but let's just say England get to at least the semi-final in the World Cup. And bearing in mind, you guys have done the double.
Nah, I think the last holding mid that is ever getting that is Rodri. They're done with that, doing that nonsense. The last midfielder.
I agree. Yeah. I'm scared they've already set a precedent and they're gonna keep doing this nonsense.
Nah. Because you might as well give it to a centre back at that point.
Right.
So
yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. Spurs Chelsea, go on the bridge. Spurs.
Well, you know,
Chelsea at the bridge.
Inevitable result. Like we kind of thought, we knew going in that Chelsea. To be fair, you'd have thought Spurs would have come with a bit more because of what the position they're in. But Chelsea also needed a win just for general confidence in the group. You get what I mean?
Quick one. Deji said in the chat, forget North London. VA Arsenal.
That's fine. They don't matter. We won.
But yeah, guys. Sorry.
So yeah, I felt like Tottenham needed the game badly, but Chelsea needed it also for confidence reasons. You get what I mean? Even though they're not playing for anything, going into next season, they just need wins. Literally, people are playing for World Cup spots. England players mainly. Still, it's probably already been picked, but you never know. So for me, Tottenham are in a chiz still. They're in a real problem because you've left yourself at a home game against an Everton side who are hungry to stay in the Premier League. West Ham have got Leeds. It's literally coming down to this. Everyone's eyes are on that. The title race is done. You get what I mean? We're celebrating already. The top is kind of figured its way out, really and truly. So we're looking at West Ham versus Leeds and Tottenham versus Everton final day of the season. And Tottenham should have never put themselves in this position. You draw tonight, that's it. But hey, look where it's led to. It's led to this again, relying on Maddison to come on and try and save you. He was good again today, coming on, but you're relying on people that haven't played all season again to come and save your season. It doesn't make sense. It really does not make sense. So good win for Chelsea. The goals, Enzo Fernandez, good finish. Well, I say good finish. Goalkeeper should probably do better. Second goal, Andre Santos. I think he's just probably annoyed about not making the World Cup squad. Wants to prove something as well. Good finish from him, just being in there. And then obviously Tottenham get one back. But it's been the story of the season. It's a little too late. So let's just hope. Let's hope for their sake. And I'm an Arsenal fan, so I don't actually care. But let's hope for their sake that they can win a game on Sunday and stay in the Premier League.
Apparently, the mayor of London supposedly said if West Ham go down, it's going to cost London taxpayers 2.5 million.
Well, Tottenham, your time is up.
I knew you'd say that. Because I think it's so. I believe it's something to do with the stadium. Once I saw the headline and stuff, I didn't read the rest, but I presume it is something to do with stadium. And yeah, like you said, all Spurs needed to do, easier said than done again, especially for them, was get a draw tonight because their goals difference is so much more superior. But Now you're going against the Everton team that I think they somewhat play better away from home.
Yeah.
They'll come to your come to your ground and just shock you. Their pro is that West Ham are actually playing a Leeds team who are in form, and Leeds don't care, bro.
Yep.
We see
Yeah.
them win on the weekend, last minute beat Brighton at home, and obviously Brighton are chasing Europe, bro. Leeds have gone and knocked West Ham out the FA Cup. West Ham are low on confidence the way they're playing in general. It's like I don't know if West Ham will even win that game.
It's the thing is they need to. It's a must win. It's a must win. I feel like
no choice.
it's going to be interesting, bro. I couldn't tell you they're going to win it, but West Ham at home, right?
Yeah, but I don't think that matters. No, I think that matters only for them, not their opponents. I should say it should help them in a bit, but.
My thing is, I think West Ham can get the win, and it's highly likely Tottenham will lose because Tottenham don't win at home. Do you get what I mean? And if Tottenham draw, can they stay in the league? If they draw, is that enough to stay in the league?
If they draw, yeah, because they're 2 points up. For some reason, I thought they were 1 point above West Ham. They're 2 points above West Ham. So if they draw and West Ham win, Spurs will stay up.
Okay.
Because it'll be
goal difference.
Yeah.
But I can see Spurs losing. That's the thing. It's not. I don't put it past Spurs to lose this game.
I hate you. Leeds are currently on a 8-game unbeaten run in the Prem.
I don't put it past West Ham to lose 3-0. But
it might be those ones. They both lose.
Yeah.
And how the table is right now, it will stay like how it is.
Most probably. Most probably. But Spurs gave them a chance tonight. Spurs could have put the Premier League away, focused on next season from now. But now you got to literally go into the last day, all the pressure on you, everyone watching you. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Hoping for the whole of London now, hoping you go down because we don't want to pay more tax. So, yeah.
But then the flip side, the clubs that, for instance, Mateus Fernandes, if West Ham stay up, like say United, Arsenal are apparently looking at him, PSG, just say the Premier League clubs that are looking at him, they're not going to get the discount from them being relegated. Do you know what I mean?
Of course not.
And then I think I saw Jared Bowen is linked with a few clubs as well.
Same thing for Tottenham though, because Tottenham are going to have to sell.
But like, because Tottenham's a mess, that one's happening regardless because they've got the higher earner everything. Whereas like West Ham is actually like, like people want to do the business early, for instance, before the World Cup and stuff for their players. Whereas Spurs, I think it will just drag in the summer because they'll have markets in general. And they'll need to bring down their wage bill. Because West Ham especially actually have to bring down their wage bill. So if they go down.
100%. Be interesting.
Yeah. Spygate 2.0. We have an outcome. Southampton have been kicked out. Decision was made today by an independent something, and then the EFL basically co-signed it. And Middlesbrough are back in. So their appeal worked. Spygate is more serious than we thought it was. Well, to be fair, not that we downplayed it or anything like that, but apparently when Southampton basically owned up that they'd spied on a few other teams this season, one of them being Oxford, I think in December, and they end up losing that game at Oxford, obviously. Ipswich, the 2-2 game last month, maybe a couple of weeks ago. Again, 2-2, and then the first, so for the first leg of this playoff. But I reckon there's obviously much more. They probably just owned up to the ones where they didn't get wins. And the thing now, because of how well Southampton finished the season, I think that's why they got expelled, because they went on a 19-game unbeaten run. They hadn't lost in the league since the 21st of Jan.
The last time they lost was Man City in the semi-final of the Champions League, or the FA Cup.
But in the league itself, 19 games unbeaten, stupid run. You lot can even use it as an excuse. Say they spied on you guys in the FA Cup. So, but yeah, like it's just interesting to one. I don't think it's fair on Hull because Hull now have to prepare for Middlesbrough. Do you know what I mean? And they were probably preparing for Southampton. But again, Middlesbrough had been training because they'd been bringing in their players and coaches, like waiting for the outcome. So it's a weird one.
It's very weird. It's very interesting. I didn't think it would get to this. I never thought Spygate would get to this level where they're expelling a team from the playoffs. It's a crazy decision. It's been made, but it's probably the right one in retrospect, looking back at all of the things they've done throughout the season. It's probably the right decision made. I feel like there's going to be a lot of sanctions. Go on.
Sorry, I forgot to add, and Southampton got a 4-point deduction for next season.
Yes, I did see that. I don't think that will bother them too much because they're a good side. I just feel like a lot of bans and fines are going to be coming in place throughout the summertime. Do you get what I mean? Whoever is involved might be fined a load of money, might be banned, and it's going to be a lot of covering up to do from there and the things. But
I think if, for instance, if the owners didn't know about it, people are getting sacked.
Yeah, 100%, 100%, because it's taking money out of their pockets essentially, especially the owners' pockets. The owners are thinking, bro, we're about to go to the Premier League. We're about to, get this lump sum of money, and if we get relegated, get this lump sum of money. The rebound checks that they can receive. So the amount of money lost in this Spygate situation is what is going to really cause a problem for the ownership and the football club. But for Middlesbrough, it's opportunity. I wouldn't be complaining about, we only have a few days to prepare for Hull. You played Hull twice already this season. You've had enough time to prepare.
No, they won't complain. I was saying Hull may complain if they were prepping for Southampton.
Oh no, they shouldn't complain either.
Middlesbrough have been training, knowing who they're going. If they win the appeal, which they did, they knew they were facing Hull anyway. So
that's true. Hull shouldn't be complaining either. You played Middlesbrough twice this season. I think personally, you would rather have played Middlesbrough. So you kind of got the easier opponent, if we're being honest. So they're probably going to be more hyped up, more pumped up for the game because they've just been reinstated. But you've both got the same opportunity. The game's still on Saturday. You guys knew you were going to fly. You knew you were going to London. Middlesbrough didn't know. They've just been training. They didn't actually know. So now everything's got to be put in place. Their fans all got to buy tickets. Do you get what I mean? There's so many different things that got to go on.
Sorry, on that, I saw today. Sorry, I'll keep on cutting you. Southampton, they sold out their ticket allocation today. So. Anytime you say something, it's just triggering things that I read.
Yeah. It's madness. So they're gonna have to refund all them tickets. All the people from Middlesbrough are gonna have to now come down. The game's on Saturday. I thought they might move it to another day just because it's kind of a free window in Wembley, I believe, for a period of time. But that's the date that's set. That's the date that is. It's like EFL weekend. Do you get what I mean? Saturday, Sunday, bank holiday, Monday. So it needs to be played on that weekend. So, great opportunity for both teams. But Southampton are going to have a bad summer looking at it, boy. And everyone inside the football club is going to be investigated. I feel sorry for the players because the players have nothing to do with anything on spying on them. They had to go and play the game, hard fought 2 legs, going to extra time, thinking they were going to Wembley, and boom, just like that, season cut short, you're on holiday, done. And I know they're putting an appeal, but it's not going to pass. So you already know your season's over. That's who I feel mainly sorry for, the players that had the dream to play in the Premier League and were so close, and now, boy, you're now -4 next year and have to go for a whole gauntlet of a championship season again. And the champ, you could be up there one year and you could be relegated the next. So yeah, man, it's going to be tough.
Yeah. It's a very good point, like in terms of the players, because now a lot of the players could just say, "Yo, I want to leave in the summer," and they won't be a lot. They technically shouldn't be a lot of backlash, even if like the board feels some type of way. It's like the players have been put in a situation that they probably never thought they'd imagine. Like they've been punished for what their coaching staff have done. This is why I think like heads are gonna roll. People are getting sacked in it. You get me? And it's just unfortunate the intern, he's been pictured and he's the face of it, but he was given the instruction to do it. Do you know what I mean?
So, and he probably done it a number of times before.
Huh?
He's probably done it a number of times before, just never been seen.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but I think either way, like it should be a good. Hopefully, it's a good playoff final, regardless. Like you said, if they were going to move it, they're probably the following weekend, but they probably thought, competing with the Champions League final, even if it's an earlier kickoff.
I would have just said on Bank Holiday Monday, just like they do. It's a mad concept, but
I know
you play one game early, you play one game in the evening time. Do you get what I mean? Like the EFL final, not the EFL, the non-league finals day. They play FA Bars.
I think they've done it this weekend, innit?
Yeah, I thought they'd just do something similar to that, just because you could. Do you get what I mean? But I'm talking about the first game. What played at like 2 o'clock?
Well, because they all do all of them free, innit?
So the first game played at 3.
But if they could, I don't know if they could, but with your idea, if they could push it to a 12:30 kickoff, I doubt I highly doubt, or 1 kickoff, the League 2 playoff final, and then do the Borough one in the
8 p.m. Because by then everyone will be out of the stadium. I'm talking about like by 5 o'clock, everyone will be gone, and then you're starting to get everyone back in.
That's just a long day clean up job, everything. Because remember, the teams that kind of stay there, they'll stay at they'll give them allocated hotel as well, the one next to Wembley. So
I know.
It's just
I'm just saying, for the sake of it, we've never seen anything like it before. So sometimes you guys just do different things, because you know what's going to happen. The team that's going to lose is going to make a complaint, and it's going to be another complaint. It's going to be a whole summer full of complaints.
Because if Hull lose, I think Hull might make a complaint out of the 2 teams.
Yeah.
I don't think Middlesbrough will, because Middlesbrough, even though they've made their complaint and they've won their appeal or whatever, they lost on the football pitch. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Hull will be like, yo, we were prepping for this team and you lot have just completely shagged us.
Yeah. If I was Hull, I'd have been smart and sat there and gone, look, we don't know what's happening. Let's just prep for both. Let's prep like we're playing both this weekend. You can do that. You get what I mean? It's possible. So, yeah, man, it'll be interesting. The Championship is giving us some gossip, and it's very, very interesting. Spygate. Well, they'll teach everyone now, boy. Do not be spying on people, or if you're sending people to spy, make sure they're better at spying, because being pictured with a phone like this, you weren't very good at your job.
I mean, to be fair, clubs should have known the punishment will be harsh from when the Bielsa Leeds derby. Like they gave out cons then, basically. If it's gonna be done again, then it's really weak. So so I think to even I probably think the Borough players, they probably in the sense think, oh yeah, whatever, innit? Because even when speaking in the round, players don't really care about that stuff. They just know it's for us to deliver on the pitch. I don't think players will really use it as an excuse. But again, coaches can say the complete opposite in that sense, because they'll be like, yo, this corner taken, that we had it drawn up, another play, all that jazz, who knows. But yeah, hopefully not only Championship playoff final, but all the playoff finals this weekend are really good, and the deserving teams will go up in that sense. So yeah, I don't really feel like doing a song of the day, because I think your song will just be North London forever, innit?
You're damn right. Wait. We're not leaving yet, though. We're not leaving just yet, because I stayed up to watch one of the greatest performances in an NBA game I've ever seen in my life.
Same.
And this series between OKC and the Spurs, we said yesterday it was going to be a classic. I think this is going to be one of the best series we will ever see. If we get similar games to last night, yeah, brother, because that game, back and forth, sensational play after sensational play. You got Caruso saving OKC literally the whole night. You got Wemby then coming back. You got Harper on the Spurs playing out of his mind, coming into the starting lineup for De'Aaron Fox. You got so many good players on the court. Shea didn't have a good game. Shea was really and truly, he was bad last night. But you can see how good his team is, that he does not have to be good for them to be in a game with near enough the two best teams in the playoffs. So, what were your thoughts watching the game, man? Because double overtime win, Wembanyama, historical night. What were your thoughts?
Touch wood. Wemby stays healthy for at least 10 years, because we might just see the new greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Like, he's not gonna maybe do it from a scoring statistical point of view, but just everything he's going to deliver. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was so weird because early in the game you were just like, oh yeah, Wemby's not scoring that much, but the impact that he had, bro. OKC, they're driving into the paint and then they're just turning around. They're not even doing floaters, like, and I'm like, bro, and of him seeing SGA get MVP the ceremony before, he even said it after the game. He basically felt some type of way. Because I saw a video where Stefan Castle even comes up and sits next to him just to basically be around him as they're giving Shea the trophy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he took that shit personal. Bro, like, it's the fact that he's up for it. He wants this fight. Man's laughing at them. Well, like, Shea's all grabbing him. And someone even tweeted it, was like the Green Goblin was on Wemby's elbow telling him to this. I know, I said it. But yeah, he was just, and we knew he was going to be up for it because one is OKC and two, Chet's on the other side. Where he hates him for some reason. Only God knows why. He even said they're not in the same league.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Yeah, like, that was one of the most, not only dominant displays, that's one of the best playoff performances I've ever seen. And for that to be in his first playoff run, in his first conference finals game, I was like, yeah, the league's in trouble, man. It's in big trouble. Big trouble. And also for OKC, he mentioned Caruso. Jalen Williams showed how crucial he is for them. Because we've been talking about how even better their record is without him. But they need J-Dub in the postseason.
They need him in this series.
Yeah, but just in general, like, yeah, for these kind of series, especially because, again, like we said the other day, we saw it in the NBA Finals last year when he went for 40 points. Like, Shea's not gonna go off every night. Shea needs to bounce back because they actually troubled him and they dealt with him well. And the plus minus, OKC's plus minus was better with him off the floor. It was in the plus, and when he was on the floor, it was in the minus. So it's like the MVP got to step up, show why he is the MVP, overcome whatever Spurs are throwing at him. But again, the OKC need to take game 2, and then I think we'll have the series that we want. Because if the Spurs win the next game, yeah, Spurs are winning in 5.
Yeah. It's Spurs time to get greedy now, boys. It's time to get greedy. And if you can win game 2 without De'Aaron Fox there, if you can manage to get back to San Antonio 2-0, no De'Aaron Fox, I ain't even playing him. I'm saying, bro, I'm not playing him. I'm saying, bro, get as healthy as you need to get. We'll win one.
They need him. They need him. Because even there was aspects of last night's game when I thought, all right, it's not that it was getting away from them, because each time they were in the league anyway, and then they're letting OKC back in. And they needed his experience just to, there's certain, like, in terms of the floor general aspect, because obviously Stefan Castle's doing it, but 11 turnovers, like, that's high. And he's not used to this usage like that.
But Joe, you got to remember, we spoke about this yesterday. We said turnovers is going to be the key. 11 turnovers and you still win the game. Yeah. And I say 11 turnovers of one man. They're the most turnovers yesterday that they've probably had this season in a game. And they still win. So it's like they didn't play to their full potential. I know OKC didn't, but you're never going to get you're probably not going to get a Caruso game like that again. You're probably not going to get a Shea game like that again. But you're moving at the San Antonio Spurs didn't have their best team on the floor, first off, and didn't play their best game either, and won in your building. So how do you expect to beat them? That's what
the best player, your best player had he had his best game. Do you know what I mean? Because that was a slack. And this is my only concern with Wemby for the rest of the series. How much he obviously last night he overcame it, but he's his size exerting that much pressure or energy, sorry, because he played, I think, nearly 49 minutes. And that's
Yeah.
always been the problem with people of his size, of like their duration, their durability, I should say, not duration. So fingers crossed. Obviously, if they're playing every other day, then can you match that performance? Defensively,
Oh, yeah.
he'll always hold his level. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah. Well, he's young still, so he should have still have the energy somewhat. But they manage him well. Obviously, yesterday I think it was a bit. They were managing him well, to be fair. But it got to a point where
yeah,
if he was off the floor, you could see OKC start driving straight to the rim. It's like we just sometimes just need you on the floor, even if you're not doing anything. Just be there so they don't shoot any layups or floaters. Make them shoot a tougher shot, and it forces them into turnovers. So yeah, him just being on the floor as a presence sometimes is enough. Not doing much, but just him being there's enough. So
crazy.
Yeah, man. It'll be okay. Game 1 was sensational.
Man shot the 3 from the same spot Steph did
Mm-hmm.
in that arena.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what?
Yep.
And the worst thing I saw when I posted on the gram, I saw you were the first person that watched it. I was like, of course you're watching.
Yep.
I was like, bruv, man 7'5" and he just pulled up with 38 seconds or how many other seconds and just shot
28.
that 3.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, broski, like. And the worst thing, he had space to keep on driving.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah,
his
because it was a
confidence,
2-for-1 opportunity. It was a 2-for-1
his
opportunity.
confidence
So.
was that high because, like, even the other players were coming back from the other end of the court, so he could have still gone. His confidence was that high, boom. And the picture of just like, or the standstill when he's looking at his bench and they're all just looking at him. I was like, bro, if the Spurs win this trip, obviously talk is slightly premature, but if the Spurs win this trip, one, you can easily say he's the best player in the world already.
Yeah.
And two, the league's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because again, Stefan Castle's here too. Dylan Harper was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Both ends of the floor. The one mistake he made when they hit a 3, he lost his man.
He didn't box out. He didn't box out for the
Yeah.
rebound first off, and then he didn't close out for the 3. Yeah. And
the head coach had a go at him and stuff, but Dylan Harper's an absolute joke. It's like, bro, this is a starting guard. And do you know what was insane? Like in the death, I say in the death, but like obviously in overtime, both sides, their wings were all I think 6'5", 6'6". I was like, this is crazy. I was like, these two teams, the way they're matched up, it's just they both got unicorns, but one's a real unicorn. Chet needs to OKC need Chet to stand up, bruv. He needs to stand up.
Yeah, he does. Because now he can't. Even if you're not putting up the same points as Wemby, you need to trouble him. We can't have Caruso, Jay Will guarding him. You need to do something, bro. Don't be standing there watching him bully your other players. Go and guard him, because you saw in the last position of the normal period, he blocked the shot.
Yeah,
and I know he was a help defender at that point, but you can be the one to guard him. There's the reason why you got Hartenstein and Chet, got you.
No. On that, you saying that there was a time in overtime, he came through as a help defender, but he froze, and then he fouled Wemby. Wemby got that on and won.
The dunk or the dunk?
The dunk.
Yeah.
But it's because he wasn't brave. Like,
yeah.
I could tell he froze in that moment and then went to go. But yeah, sorry, go on.
No. It was the same sort of thing. I'm just thinking that OKC need to do something different on Wemby. Also, one last thing. During the overtime period, do you remember before Wemby hit the 3? What happened? AJ went down the court and decided to shoot a 3 when there was a 2-on-1. And he shooting that 3 was the reason that they got the long rebound and were able to go back down the court. Because, bro, he did not have to shoot that 3, first off. He could have dribbled out, taken his time.
Or drove to the basket.
Just drove.
Yeah.
That was the killer for them. Because at that point, I thought, okay, OKC have wrapped this game up. Because if they score there, even 2, they go up 5. Do you get what I mean? They go up 5, but he shoots the 3 to try and go up 6. And I'm thinking, bro, why have you shot the 3? Long rebound. It's literally transition. Wemby then hits the 3. They're now going, the Spurs now in a 2-for-1 situation. And I was like, bro, you didn't even watch the clock. Because if you watched the clock, you could have ran it down to a point where the Spurs only have it turns into a game where foul, free throws. That's what it would turn into. But decision making for OKC, and I know they're not known for bad decision making, so you can see it kind of got to them last night.
Yeah, because I think like 2 other fast breaks where they had a 2-on-1 and they didn't convert. One of them, Shea was fouled, but Shea didn't complain. He was fouled on that one.
He also should have passed it to Caruso.
Yeah, he should have passed it Caruso, definitely. But the point you made about Caruso having to guard Wemby, I think that eventually wore on Caruso when he was down the other end. He missed 1 or 2 late odd threes. Do you know what I mean? And for instance, if he done as good of a job as he could on Wemby, and then played all. Caruso was superb. That's probably the best game he's ever had in his career, and they've wasted his best game because I think if he got 2 more points or so, it would have been his career high across the floor. It was his playoff career high, but it would have been his career high across the floor. But he kept them in the game in the first half. Don't let it get ridiculous. But the one thing I said, I think end of third quarter, I was like, OKC went on a little run. I was like, the Spurs don't let OKC win the third quarter because that's their thing. And perfectly, they both scored 29 points in the third quarter. I said, all right, the Spurs are a serious
team. They're up 7 going into the last quarter.
Yeah.
So
go on.
No.
I was just gonna say, even in these runs, it was J-Dub that was bringing them OKC back in it. So yeah, it's the thing that hurt OKC in the first half. They missed a lot of wide open threes.
Yes.
Corner
at one point, it was just clanking. You know, I was just hearing ding, ding, ding. I was thinking, bro, stop shooting these threes. If you drive to the basket and Wemby blocks it, right? He blocks it. But you have to challenge him at some point. If you're not going to challenge him at all, he's going to just chill there. And then then everyone else is basically playing defense and all your other players. Now you're stuck outside the 3-point line. So you got to try something else at some point. And if you're going to drive in with some intent. Drive to dunk. Because that's what most men were trying to do. If they were driving, they're making sure they got underneath the basket enough so they could throw it down so Wemby can't block it. So, yeah, man, it was...
That's where someone like... And Tash said in the comment, that's where Chet comes in, because Chet's the only one that has the size. Because OKC's like, they've not got wings that are proper small forward types. Do you know what I mean?
They're more like garnish.
Where like, for instance, if it's a KD to an extent, but LeBron or Giannis, they can actually physically impose themselves on Wemby. Yeah. And even if they're not going to dunk, they're going to move him. And that's what you need to do. It's like, it's not intimidate, because you're not going to intimidate him, like, but you're going to make him think like we can move you as well. Because I was just even thinking, I was like, the way Wemby's special and a generational talent, I wish Steph and LeBron were in their primes, so we could see how everyone maneuvers each other. Because Steph is just fit; he just runs around the whole court, so he's going to make everyone tired. He's made LeBron tired. LeBron will just. You ain't got enough bricks in your back pocket. I don't care if you're 7'5". You're gonna block me, but you're gonna be hurt as well.
Yeah, of course.
And this is where people were talking about it, like saying, this is where, if, for instance, if OKC lose a series, they have to fully go for Giannis, because I think Giannis right now is the only player in the NBA that can match up with Wemby. He's not gonna stop him, but match up with him.
Yeah, right now, but. Does the NBA even allow that trade to happen?
OKC's got. This ain't no David Stern. The worst thing, the Spurs can trade for Giannis as well, because they've got the picks and the like.
Yeah.
Imagine a front court of Giannis and Wemby.
Yes, right off, man. Right off. It's done. It's done. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see where Giannis goes, actually, because he's been on this, I don't want to be in a super team, so will he want to go to somewhere like that? But at this point, if you want to win, bro, you got to go to somewhere where there's superstars, players. You can't go to anywhere and think you're going to just carry a team by yourself. Like, the Spurs are building what the Warriors built through the draft. So they're doing their thing. So, yeah, man, it will be interesting. It'll be very interesting.
Apparently, Giannis wants to stay in the East, but boy, if one of those two teams coming for you, or for instance, the Timberwolves, because obviously Timberwolves actually tried to trade for him on deadline day this year, but yeah, I just hope we get at least a 6-game special from this series of what they've already given to us on game one last night.
I'll be real. If we just get 4 of those games that we got last night, I don't mind.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But
so,
no, one of the most special performances we've seen in NBA history from the alien himself. But yes, song of the day.
North London forever. That is my song of the day. And that will be my song of the week. And it'll be my song of the month. So yes, Arsenal champions again. North London forever in our hearts.
Right. I would say great song, but I'd be lying. Mine is Kanye West, John Wick Legend, Blame Game.
Good track.
So yeah, blaming VAR and PGMO for Arsenal winning the league. Nah, joking. Do you know what? I'm gonna do the outro and then I'm gonna say the outro stuff and then let you actually say what you want to say because it's your moment. Thank you all for listening, tuning, watching. As Deji likes to say, tell a friend to tell a friend, and Jacob likes to say, like and subscribe. Please get in the comments, hit those buttons as he's currently waving that disgusting flag. And we'll keep on delivering on these lives or any other time. Joe, I'm signing out, and then Jacob, you can say what you want.
I ain't got much to say anymore. Just enjoy. Arsenal fans, stay safe tonight. Get home safe. We won. We've done it. You know, like McGregor said one time, baby, we did it. So yes, we have done it. Stay safe, Arsenal fans. Get home safe. Enjoy it. Drink to your heart's content. Remember, we got another game on Sunday. We got another game next Saturday. And then the real celebrations begin. But for now, Arsenal, champions of England. 22 years. It's been a pleasure, people.
Yeah, in a bit.
North London forever.